Oh, hey everybody, Paul with you here. The upcoming programming note and a little public service here, public service, literally. What we're going to have is who has the best wiener, and I'm dead serious about this. What's the best wiener? And it's going to come down to one of two. Now, folks, I mean this. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to beat these. They have these on sale at Publix now through Wednesday. They're buy one, get one free. That is a gift because they very seldom will go on sale. These are $9.19, and they're now $4.60 or whatever it is. That's a good deal, folks. It is really hard to beat the Coney Island. This is what the people do. They eat like, what was it? Like the record now is like 100 or something in 3 minutes or 4 minutes, whatever it is. They have that big thing every year. It was a Japanese guy, I thought, that won a couple years in a row. And what he does is he takes all, because you got to eat the hot dog and the bun. So what he does is he takes the buns, he soaks them in water and then eats them really quick, just the bun. And then he starts on these. I forget how many he ate. I could check. You want to see? Because these are as far as I know, these are the best. Period. It's the best wiener. Okay. Let me see. We'll ask. What was the Nathan's world record for eating hot dogs? Okay, they got 10 minutes, 76. Folks, I mean, that's astonishing. My dad used to tell me when I was young, there was a guy named Suicide Johnny, and I guess he had stomach surgery or something like that. I don't know what happened, but he used to freak people out because he would win these pancake eating contests. And my dad said he went, and this is like back in like the 40s or something, or 50s, and I guess it was in Ohio or something, but the other contestants would sit there with their forks and knives getting ready to go. And he said this Suicide Johnny just took his hands and dunked the pancakes into syrup and ate them with his hands. And there was nothing even close to him. So I don't know who it was. I think it was a Japanese guy a few years ago that won this, but that's an amazing feat. Now, I normally don't buy these, but these are $9.19, and you get 12, and now they're buy one, get one free. So for the convenience of this, I bought 4 of these because they're buy one, get one free. So there we have it with that, okay? Now, we're going to have a pickle off too. Okay, these right here are, look at this, Boar's Head. I'm on a streak today. Boar's Head doesn't play games. As far as I know, they're the best tasting hot dog, better than the Nathan's, and no other thing can say this. I sprung for $8 for these Boar's Head pork and beef franks. I could have gotten just the beef, but I figured let me live dangerously. So these are normally $11. I got them for $8.99, and you get 2, 4, 6. You get 7. I'm splurging on this because who has the best wiener? You know what I mean? This is an important question. It's gonna be one. Now, Sabre, I grant you, Sabre are good hot dogs too. I know that, but I've tried them before, and I'm sorry, folks, but the Nathan's is a little bit better. Although nothing wrong with the Sabre hot dogs. They are world famous. They're awesome. These are only slightly better. The reason I'm doing this is because when I was like 12 years old, we got done with playing Little League or something. I was like 11 years old, 12 or whatever. And we stopped on the side of the road, and there was this metal stainless steel concession truck, and it said hot dogs and I think it said boar's head, but I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I do remember that he put a little chili on there, and I got 2 of them, and I absolutely demolished them. I said to him, I said, these are the really good. These are the best I've ever eaten. He said they should be. He said they're very expensive by comparison because these are boar's head. So boar's head really takes the cake. So here's what I did. And folks, I spent $130. I don't ever remember on any occasion spending $130 on groceries for myself. Okay, we've got boar's head, bread and butter pickles, and these are the ones that are sweet, okay? It probably is out of this world. I got kosher dill, half-cut pickles. These are destined for my sandwiches, which I got a lot of lunch meat, so forth and so on. But I made sure that I had hot dogs and chili and a couple of cheesy mac. Okay, then, because I think I got 3 of these, and I got 2 of each because they were buy one get one. No, they were 2 for $9, which is good in the world of pickles. Half-cut pickles. Okay, so I got one more. I've got one more. Okay, it must be these. Spicy dill. Okay, you can see all the things. Folks, we are there. All right? I'm going to be... Look at this. Look at that hair in there. Can you believe that? Look at that hair. Or whatever that is. That plant there looks like seaweed. Folks, this is going to be the most delicious meals I've probably had in a long, long time. All right, now, so we got all that taken care of. We've got the hot dogs accounted for. I bought my bread over at Aldi, because I spent a lot more. I've got my bagels, and I think I bought coffee. I have to double check that because my schedule is such that I don't have any time to do anything. So what I did is, the reason it came out so expensive, look at all of these that I bought. I bought, what did I buy? 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if I bought 6. Because these are a terrific deal. And folks, you just can't beat these, except we may. All right? That's why I did this, okay? And let me just make sure. You know, I bought like 2 mac and cheeses, and I know there's no cheese in there. So, you know, I know that. And then I bought one of these for under $4. These are a really good deal because fucking Publix is like, it's like $7 for this size right here. The smaller ones are like $4.99. I'm not kidding. So let me check. We got the Hormel chili situation covered, and it has its own opener, although I do have my can opener here. So we are there, folks. We are going to be doing some serious eating this weekend, and next week I should be able to get out in the morning. And another programming note, there will be a perfume review today of Rocky, and this is called Rocky Man. Let's see what it is. It's Jean Arthas, and I'm not crazy about her perfumes. I did sell them about 15 years ago, 12 years ago, when I first started selling at the swap shop there. And it's made by Jean Arthas. It comes out of France. It comes out of some place there in France, some town. Anyways, it does come out of France. It says so right there. It's not a major perfume, but it's known. I have had their rose smelling perfume, and it had like this creepy Addams Family kind of arrangement on it. It was weird. I never sold any. I had some women looking at it, but they may not have appreciated the smell. Now, what I got to do is I bought the half and half. So what I got to do is I got to make sure, because, you know, for $2.50, this is a good deal, you know. What I got to do is see if I have enough of these coffee things, and I do. I'm wondering if I did buy the one in there, Folgers. I mean, folks, why bother? That Vietnamese coffee is better. I hope I didn't buy it. I probably did, though. Let me take a quick look here. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. So anyways, it's just a programming note. We are there. Okay? Don't forget, we're going to do a perfume review today of Rocky by Jean Arthas. Rocky Man. Let's see what it's all about. This one is called Red Light. It's $7.50, I believe, with tax and free shipping. And then they have another one I might get if I like this one. They have a white, which is only $5.99. I have to wait because you can get 40% off at Fragrance Net. I think Memorial Day is on Monday, I believe. And I think they're going to have a sale. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, folks, 10 minutes, 58 seconds of your life, gone forever, never to return. But, folks, we are there. Okay? We are there. Take it easy, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. There's more exciting events like Weiner Challenge coming in the very near future. Bye.